Good day to you and welcome to Map Reading Made Easy. Today we are going to continue with our topic, interpreting maps. Interpreting maps. In my last lesson, we started by looking at some simple interpretations of maps. But today, we are going to take a sample of a WAEC question and attempt to answer based on the marking scheme. So we are going to use this map you are seeing, titled Boruka District, as our case study. So let's see some of the questions often asked during WAEC exams. What is the scale of the map? What is the scale of the map? All you need to do is to go to the bottom of the map and look at the scales. Here we have the scale represented linearly. This is a linear scale. How do you interpret it? Take your ruler, put it in 0, measure it off to 1. Anything you get is to your kilometer. This one, I measured it, is 1 centimeter, represent 1 kilometer. So the scale of the map is 1 centimeter represent 1 kilometer. Every 1 centimeter you measure on this map represents 1 kilometer when you go to the Boruka. In RF, it is 1 to 100,000. So that is that about the scale. Now, they can ask you to calculate the area covered by the entire map. This is very, very simple. All you need to do is to get the measurements of the length and the breadth. The length here is 5.5, while the breadth is 4.7 centimeters. So area is length times breadth. So 5.5 times 4.7 will give you 25.85, which is approximately 25.9 centimeters. So 25.9 centimeters is the same as 25.9 kilometers, since 1 centimeter represents 1 kilometer. So your answer is 25.9 kilometers square. It's as simple as that. Now, they can ask you to name that symbol displayed on the screen. Now the question is, the symbol above found at the east of Tubi is a dash. Can you see Tubi? Can you see east of Tubi? Can you see that symbol? It's a triangle with a dot inserted at the middle. Can you see a triangle with a dot? And besides it, we have 970. They are asking you to name that symbol. When you see anything like this, it is called a trigonometric station. Trigonometric station or trig station or triangulation station. What is it? It is a fixed beacon used for surveying purposes, especially in determining the positions of places and features. So surveyors fix those beacons to determine the position of places and features. That is a trigonometric station. Trigonometric station. Don't forget it. Now, they can also ask you, what is the direction of Bushi from Boruka? Direction of Bushi from Boruka. Now, you cannot answer this question if you don't know anything about direction. Direction has to do with the 4 cardinal points. So on our left, we have the main cardinal point, the 4 cardinal points, north, south, west, and east. Then in between, we have northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest. So this is the compass with 8 points. Then on our right, we have a compass with 16 points. 16 points. Make sure you study it very well. It will help you in giving direction of places. For example, in between south and southeast, you have south, southeast. So make sure you are conversant with the remaining ones. You need it in giving direction. Now let's go back to our question. What is the direction of Bushi from Boruka? Can you see Boruka? Can you see Bushi at the top left corner there? So all you need to do is come to Bushi, then join a line down to Boruka. Get your ruler, mark out the 4 cardinal points. Can you see? North, south, west, east. Then join Boruka with Bushi, with a line. Now from what we see here, Bushi is in between north and west. So the direction of Bushi from Boruka is northwest. It's very, very clear. The direction of Bushi from Boruka is northwest. That is for direction. Now they can ask you to give the bearing of Bushi from Boruka. This is different from direction. Bearing is the angle measured clockwise between the direction of an object and another object, or the direction of a place and another place. So when we talk of bearing, it has to do with angle. You have to measure the angle between those 2 places. So as you can see, Bushi from Boruka, you get your compass, align it, and find the angle. Can you see the angle? It has to cover it from the north. Then you move clockwise until you get to the line that gives the direction of Bushi from Boruka. Now it's very simple. I've measured it, and the angle is summed up as thus. First, from north to south, you have 180 angle on a straight line, right? Then from south to west, we have another 90. That's a right angle. So 180 plus 90 Then we have in between west and north, we have another 45 degrees. So add it up, 180 plus 90 plus 45 will give you 315 degrees. So that is the answer. The bearing of Bushi from Boruka is 315 degrees. It's as simple as that. Now, you may be asked to give the main economic activity of the people in a certain settlement. In this case, we are asked to name the main economic activity of the people at Bushi. Can you see Bushi? Down left corner. Can you see Bushi? So what will help you to give the economic activity? It is the features surrounding Bushi. Here, you can see Bushi surrounded with trees, forests. So Bushi is a forested area. It's a forest area. So this will give us a clue as to what the people do. Because they have forests, they are likely to be involved in lumbering and hunting. Lumbering is the falling down of trees for economic purposes. The trees are there. And where we have forests, we have animals, birds. So hunters too will have something to do. So the main economic activity of the people at Bushi is lumbering and hunting. Another question is, what is the highest spot on the map? The highest spot on the map. That means the highest place. So the contours will give you the answer. Look round, check the contours very well. From what we have here, there's no place that is higher than 970 meters. So the highest point on this map is 970 meters. This is where we shall stop today. In our next lesson, we are going to look at the relationship between relief and settlement. Until I come your way in the next lesson, I remain your teacher, John Abdul, saying, stay safe.